What's up, y'all? I want to give you guys a super quick concept today. Here's the thing. I know that it can look like life is all about a zero-sum game, right? Where like someone else wins and you lose, or you win and someone else loses. What if I were to tell you that every situation that you're in was meant to be a win-win situation? There's a video I saw recently with Kirk Franklin where he invites people over, and one of the people who came was Tyler Perry. And there's a video going around where Tyler Perry says, "I've never lost a day in my life."
This all the time, I haven't had any failures.
Ooh. Lessons.
Because everything was a game.
Lessons.
Not one, not one.
The mindset behind that was, even when the average person would see it as a loss, there was something good that came out of it.
Everything that I thought was a failure, everything that I thought was there to destroy me, was a wall in a maze that made me go another way.
What I found in my life is that energy and that mindset, that all flows from having an abundant heart. There's a verse in Romans 8:28 says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him." So what this means is, for those who love God, everything that happens is a good thing. And so right now I'm reading a book by John D. Rockefeller. It's 38 letters that he left to his son. And on letter 32, he says, "Avoid blaming and giving it." By the way, I know y'all may have some thoughts about John D. Rockefeller, but this is actually the same letter where Andrew Carnegie asked him, what magic has he done to make his employees work so well for him and so forth. He says, "Is it the power of money?" John D. Rockefeller says, "I told him the power of money is certainly not to be underestimated, but the power of responsibility is even greater. Sometimes actions do not come from ideas, but from taking responsibility." So whatever your thoughts are on John D. Rockefeller, understand he understood that there was something much more powerful than money itself. He says, "Avoid blaming and giving excuses." And then one of the paragraphs there says, "If I can treat every obstacle as an opportunity to understand myself, rather than care about what others have done to me, then I can find a way out of the face of adversities." To me, what that means is, if I'm looking to achieve something and I do achieve it, I win. If I'm looking to achieve something and I don't achieve it, if I can treat that obstacle as an opportunity to understand myself, then I win. By the way, this does not mean participation trophies. If you guys are playing a basketball game and you get blown out by 30 points, you do not get a trophy. However, you get an internal win because now it's time to adjust and pivot and get better. That right there is what we would consider a win-win situation, right? I had a video I put on YouTube years ago when I was playing basketball, and I was kind of waiting for a new team to play overseas, and someone that I met in Brazil had said something that was really powerful. He said, "I don't believe in bad days. I believe in good days, and then I believe in character building days." And so all of these concepts go together to show that life is not actually a zero-sum game, right? That life is actually a win-win. And if you show up to life as the best version of yourself, not only will you live an amazing life, you'll also add to the lives of the people around you. And so you guys can live lives where both of you are winning, and it doesn't have to be a one or the other. So that's all I got. And yeah, hope it helps. Peace.